What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we are going to be covering what is hedging, how is hedging involved with investing, because it's really the other 50-60% of investing is actually hedge selling. We're going to go through basically how hedging doesn't guarantee you profit, but it's really an insurance policy for your team of the year investment. So hopping right into it, what is hedging? Hedging for me, probably for most of you guys, hedging is a term in really the sports gambling world for parlay. So parlay would be, let's say, 4 legs of bet. So we choose 4 teams to win in a certain day. Now normally those games will not be at the same time, the 4 legs, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 teams have to win and you will hit a substantial payout. Now let's say the first three bets, the first 3 teams that you placed in the parlay win, and you have that last 4th team, and you're going to have a substantial payout with only 1 game to go. Hedging would be betting the opposite of what you originally bet at to just guarantee you at least some profit, some payout when it comes to gambling. That's what hedging is in kind of the real world, the gambling world. Hedging in Madden is basically the same thing, but with investments. So investments, and we'll get into it, but hedging investments is basically just selling at an inflated price off a hype and demand. Because you gotta understand, YouTubers, especially leading up to Team of the Year, where Team of the Year is not really being talked about that much right now, even though it's coming out on Tuesday. Just wait for your Team of the Year prep videos, your Team of the Year kind of hype videos, prediction videos, where it will just naturally inflate cards like Trayvon Diggs, Darren Waller, just up a pretty decent chunk. The best example I can give, Darren Waller going into playoff part 1 promo was 70K, I think on the Wednesday before. Thursday, before the reveal stream, rose up to about 115K just off of sheer hype and anticipation for him getting a card. So now I'm going to actually show 3 slides or three scenarios when it comes to hedging for a certain player. So hedging example A, player A we buy at 70K times 10 times. That's the quantity we bought at. The hedge sell opportunity, we can sell this player naturally as he risen up to 90K before the actual reveal. We're going to hedge sell 5 for 11K profit per card. Player A though does hit and he gets an upgrade and his card goes up to 100K. So we sell the other 5 cards for 100K for 20K profit total. So the total profit we got for this is 155K, but we did miss out on 45K if we just eventually held all of the cards. Now, hedge example number B, same thing. Player B bought at 70K times 7 times. The hedge sell opportunity, same thing, 90K. But we're going to go, we're going to put all our eggs in one basket. We're going to risk it for the biscuit. But player B misses and the card goes back down to 70K. Of course, we have to sell our 10 at for 70K for a 7K loss after tax. The total profit there is going to be minus 70K. Whereas the total profit missed, if we sold every single card at 90K for 11K profit, we could have got 110K. Now, this is the best of both worlds. This is what I like to do personally with my hedges. In this example of a hedging opportunity that actually kind of fails, or a player that fails. So player C again bought at 70K times 10 times. Hedge sell opportunity is at 90K. We're gonna hedge sell all 5 or half for 90K with 11K profit per card. But player C misses and he goes back down to 70K. Of course, we sell our other 5 at 70K for a 7K loss, but since we hedge sold at 90K, we covered ourselves and we still made a profit of about 20K on a card that misses. This is the best of both worlds. It really covers you. If you just do this on every single card, you're pretty much covering for the players that aren't going to hit, and then when a player does hit, you hit the lottery. It's pretty much what hedging is. It guarantees you pretty much profit when it comes to team of the year investments or any investments going into a big program reveal. So now the question, which players do we hedge? And this is where I would say there's a little bit of a skill gap when it comes to investing, really, for the buy price, the sell price. Hedging, it's a very gray area because you can't sell, right? You can't just go out and sell a player for a price that you want to sell for. You have to wait for the card to go up. So naturally, as we get closer to the reveal stream Monday afternoon, I think it'll be around 3 p.m. West Coast time, 6 p.m. East Coast time. I'm pretty sure we'll get a big reveal stream. Players will naturally rise. Here's, for example, Myles Garrett. We picked him up for like 90, 95K on stream last night. He's up for 125K. I'm going to hedge sell 124. That pretty much locks me into 15, 20K. Guaranteed profit he sells. Yes, Myles Garrett has a very good chance of becoming a card. But we can't solely rely. Nothing is guaranteed when it comes to players getting upgrades. We don't know what EA has in their back pocket. We don't know how the voting system is going to work. Nothing is guaranteed. Take your profits when you can. But again, some players just won't naturally rise up. Of course, probably the least popular players won't rise as much as the more popular players. And as well, some players just might not. You might have the opportunity to actually hedge sell. And the other thing is, you might have players, like I have my players that I think are locks, you have your players that you think are locks that you'll hold just more of naturally, whereas Darren Waller, for example, he's probably not a 100% guarantee to get a card. I'd say he's 50-50. If the vote matters, he's going to get a card. If they go with the more deserving player, they'll give it to Mark Andrews. So Darren Waller is a perfect example of, I have a lot and I will be selling. I will be hedge selling about 50% because he is not guaranteed. And if he goes up to 105, 110K, and I bought a lot of my guys at like 85, 80K, I'm just going to take the 10K profit on Waller to where if he doesn't get a card, that profit from the hedge selling will cover me. And then if he hits, we hit the lottery. That's what hedging is. It pretty much guarantees you. It's really the main purpose of investing. It's the way we make a majority of our coins is hedging. But going through some examples, you can see overnight selling, especially tonight, will be really, really good. Herbert and Lamar Jackson sold for 109, 118. You're buying these guys. You just saw me buy Herbert for 83K. That'd be 17K profit on that card. But yes, it's a very gray area. You have to pick and choose your spots. If there's a day to kind of spend a lot of time on Madden, it's going to be Monday if you can, maybe on the companion app if you're at school. But you'll see as the times like kind of gets closer to the reveal stream, cards just will naturally rise. You'll see a lot of YouTubers say, hey, pick up this guy's card. If he gets an upgrade, you're gonna need it for his power up. But it's a very gray area. It's not black and white. It's not, hey, this guy goes to this price, you sell. It's a more feeling out process when it comes to who you think's gonna get upgrade. You might want to hold on to the majority of those cards, or a card goes up in price and you're kind of, let's say, forced to hedge sell because it's just such a good profit. You understand, Team of the Year, these cards are heavily invested in. Yes, I think they go up a lot because Team of the Years should be very affordable. Team of the Years you can get through solo challenges, through sets. Like there's the way to get Team of the Years. We always talk about cards being one, good, and two, affordable. These cards are going to be highly in demand and very affordable, which makes their Team of the Year investments, their baby pieces into their pops, very, very good investments. You got to understand, when I say this, hedging pretty much, I always regret not hedging enough. Even if cards do hit, hedging is very easy. The cards will sell really fast for the couple hours leading up to the reveal stream. But yeah, that's the majority of this video. Not the longest video. We had to go over. I think this is more of like a definition video, like a video I can kind of link to people that ask what hedging is. Because if you're not new to investing, you really don't know what hedging is. It's a kind of just a thrown out word. You might not know what it means. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you learned a little bit when it comes to investing. And comment if you have any questions. Like, enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. Go Chiefs. Discord link is in the description as always. And I will be streaming after the Chiefs-Bills game, so hey, we'll maybe see you there, probably like 6:30 p.m. West Coast time. But until then, peace.